Hey guys, Dan's Reviews here, back for another Walking Dead video. Today we're going to be talking about Carl Grimes. Yes, so I've heard a lot of people asking me to do a couple more Walking Dead videos before the Comic-Con panel, trailer, whatever, so here it is for you guys. So here's one of the videos I've been planning on doing for a little while now, and people have been kind of wondering about this one too. Did Carl's death, and spoilers if you don't really know what's been going on, rumored Lauren Cohan's leaving, and rumored Andrew Lincoln's being killed off, and, you know, it's all over the place. People are freaking out about it. It's, you know, not even really confirmed too much. Angela Kang had an interview, and there's been all these crazy things going around for The Walking Dead right now. And Andrew Lincoln is, you know, supposedly leaving. And the one thing I keep hearing, and it's over and over and over again, and I actually really like this idea a lot, is did Andrew Lincoln leave because Carl was killed off? Was that the thing that kind of made Andrew Lincoln think to himself, man, what's the future of the show now, you know, because Andrew Lincoln always talked about how Chandler Riggs, him being in the show, you know, there's a very bright future with him in the show and him leading the show after Rick dies. He always wanted that, and then they kill Carl off last season, so of course, that changes things up. I'm sure Andrew Lincoln is very mad about that. And, you know, why did he only decide to do 6 episodes or 5 episodes or whatever he's doing? That's really what we're talking about here. So, I personally think Carl getting killed off was a mistake. I'm sorry. From what I'm seeing so far, it seems like the only reason why they killed off Carl is to have Rick realize that he doesn't need to kill Negan. You could have picked a way more different route than that, because, you know, because of that, because Negan's alive, oh, now Carl is dead, and, you know, thanks to Carl dying, now Negan's gonna be alive, you know, whoop-de-doo, you know, like, seriously, people don't even like Negan, well, some people, there's people that just hate him, so, you know, they lost Carl over having Negan survive, pretty much. And I'm talking about the people that really hate Negan, you know? So, I'm personally a big Negan fan. Third best character in the show, in my opinion. I love Negan. He's an awesome character, and if he had his own show, I'd watch it. But, that's the thing. It's like, man, you know, that seems to really, really make sense. Because, you know, Andrew Lincoln honestly saw a huge future for Walking Dead. And I noticed ever since Carl got killed off, you know, Andrew Lincoln, he kind of doesn't see much of a future anymore. He wasn't really talking about that as much. So then we get this news he's going to be killed off in episode 5, and he's not filming the show anymore, and Andrew Lincoln's leaving The Walking Dead. It's a huge thing, and everybody's talking about it. Well, obviously, something made him leave. I mean, I'm pretty sure Andrew Lincoln wouldn't leave just over, you know, I don't know, being just kind of like done with the show. I mean, that is possible as well. That is possible. Maybe, I don't know, he decided he wanted to just go back home and kind of not film. He's filmed for 8 years, and it's been a long project for him, and maybe he just wants to wrap it up. Sure, that's a possibility. But do you guys think this has any kind of effect on why he left? Maybe just a little bit? Because, I mean, people have talked about this, and I really do think that did really, really affect him, and that really did disappoint him. He was disappointed in, I feel like, the writers for doing such a decision like that, you know, where he just gets the script, and boom, there you go, we're going to kill off Carl. So, I mean, that's something right there, and I think, yeah, that he must have been upset about that. There's no way he wasn't, you know, so, that's one thing you do have to think about, is that he probably was pretty upset over, you know, Carl being killed off. And I think as a result, I think that Andrew Lincoln probably thought to himself, man, okay, so I'm about to sign the papers for a few more years, like 2-3 years, whatever, for another couple more years for Walking Dead. And he probably thought to himself, like, you know what? Do I have a couple more years left in me? Do I have 2 or 3 years to give to The Walking Dead, to give my care? You know, and maybe he just thought, man, they killed off Carl. The future of the show is in totally, like, it's almost not even, there's almost no future. Because I guarantee he thought to himself, man, the future of the show just got killed off, you know? He probably thought to himself, man, first of all, you know, I'd probably sign if there was some kind of future or whatever, but I feel like Andrew Lincoln, he, honestly, once he found out Carl was dead, I feel like, boom, right then and there, he thought to himself, okay, I need to somehow wrap up this storyline with Rick Grimes. I need to somehow end my character because there's no future, and I'm going to be on here for years to come because Carl's not killed off, so I got to be here for all these other years or whatever, and the show's going. Maybe he's even realizing that the ratings are dropping, and he's like, okay, like that, and then maybe that's what made him decide, you know what? Carl's dead, it's been, 9 years, and the show is not as popular as it once was, and, maybe it's just time to wrap it up because, honestly, without Carl, there's not much of a future. So, I feel like, and also because he might have wanted to go back, to see his family. Yeah, that's probably a big part of it, but I think this kind of did have an effect on Andrew Lincoln leaving. So, I want to hear from you now what you think about this Andrew Lincoln leaving stuff, and did Carl's death affect that? I want to hear that from you now. There's my Walking Dead video for you guys. By the way, more Walking Dead content coming very, very soon because, of course, we got the Comic-Con trailer and all that crazy stuff. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.